Happy Tuesday, everybody. Big waves to you. Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm going to go ahead and put this out here. If you're new to the Coach's Corner, at times, if you're listening in, there could be you could tilt your head a little bit and go, did they really? Who are those people? We believe that if you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong. So you got to have a little fun to kick off the day. So, how many of you love a little humor? Maybe put a one in the comment, okay? I know I do. So, unless it's Al in Miami talking about my hair or the lack of, okay? He sends me a message every morning and said, Coach, I hope your hair is like intact today as you're jumping in. So, for all of us people dealing with some hair issues, okay, you got somebody like Miami Al over there, got a head full of hair making fun. So, all right, I'm just kidding. The word for today, and if it's your birthday today, you got to let us know. So, Brenda Carlson, if you see any birthdays, please let me know. Um, the word for today is endeavor. Endeavor. And actually, Jana Culpepper, Jana is a nurse practitioner with us in the great state of Alabama. Roll Tide. Okay, no. So, Jana, endeavor, this is for you, lady, and for me because it's a really good word. It's like to try hard things to achieve something. Like I was just on the phone today. You want to know what excites me every day? So we if you're in our company, we sell these drops, right? And no matter how much success I have, when I enroll when I get a customer involved, I'm just excited. This morning, I sold 2 boxes of drops. Started my day off right. So I'm on the phone this morning with Bob Miller out of Maryland, talking about him and his wife getting started on the drops. And I was really, this word endeavor kept coming to me because I learned something new with this whole system in our company to generate income. And I had to learn something. It's like, and it was hard for me because I'd never done it that way, but it's achieved something really great. So I challenge all of us. The first thing with endeavor, if you look at the definition, it's like to try hard to do something or try hard to achieve something. I think sometimes we got to kick the trophies under the bed. And here's what I mean by that. A lot of times trying hard, it might even be we're trying way harder than it has to be because we're fighting past knowledge. Now listen to me. We all come with previous experience. We all come with previous knowledge, right? So if I'm learning something new and I'm trying to drag the previous in on top of it, sometimes it could be extra work. It could be extra mental focus, right? That you're like, man, this seems super hard. Well, it's hard because you're not kicking the trophies you once won under the table and just being a new student, like to learn something different and give it a whirl, give it a try, right? So endeavor sometimes is getting past my own self, Brent Palmer, right? It's here's what's funny. I'm going to use my body for an example. I go into the gym and I'm wanting to have new changes in my body. But it's really interesting to me. How many of you are this way? You go into the gym and you do the same exercises you've done for the last 30 years. You're on the bench press, you're doing it. Have you ever, and I see that yoga class and I'm like, who would go to yoga? Well, Brent, it's something you've never done. Maybe try it, right? Maybe your body might make a change, but I've never done it. I've never done the yoga. So here's the deal. Endeavor sometimes is getting out of my own way and going, just because I've never done that doesn't, that might actually be the thing that can get me to where I want to go if I would try it. So sometimes we're our biggest obstacle because we always have done it that way. I parked in that same parking spot every day. So I'm going to drive around for 30 minutes till I get it rather than parking in a different one so I can go in and start my morning coffee. Okay? Think about that. Okay. So endeavor is more than just trying, it's purposeful. Like determined to push towards something that matters to you. Like staying committed to the process, learning something different, even if it's uncomfortable, even if it's inconvenient. Why is it inconvenient? Because it's something new for us to learn, right? If I walk into a yoga class and start trying to stretch and put my leg behind my head and all this, it's uncomfortable to me. I've never done that. I would rather just go get on the bench press and start bench pressing because that's something I've always done since I was like 14 years old. John, does this make sense or am I totally confusing the whole audience this morning? Okay, it makes sense to me. So, how to endeavor? Get clear on your why. Like, know exactly why the goals that you're trying to achieve matter to you in this moment in your life. I was talking to someone the other day, doesn't matter who, and they said, Brent, my why is because my health has made a change in a different direction. And I want to do this business because legacy really means more to me today than it meant 5 years ago. And I'm willing to do whatever it takes. And so we started peeling back the layers of the why. We got to the root of it. And I said, when that why is deep enough, you will do whatever. You'll learn a new strategy. You'll learn a new, it doesn't matter because it's so important at that point to get to where you want to go that you'll kick the trophies under the table. The trophies doesn't matter from the past when you have an embedded why to go after something, right? So a couple of years ago, I lost 35 pounds on the drops. I'd used the drops before and lost nothing because I wasn't willing to make a change. The why didn't matter. But when I really got serious and I really put the program into motion, I lost 35 pounds. Why? Because the reason for me making a change really mattered. And it was really because when I looked at my blood pressure, my cholesterol, and all this stuff, it was getting out of balance. And I knew, okay, buddy, if you want to live longer, you better make a change. So the why was ingrained. So get a clear vision on why you're doing whatever it is you're trying to make a change on. Now, another way how to endeavor on something, break it down. Like create smaller, actionable steps. Sometimes we got to slow down to speed up, right? So in our business, sometimes we get so busy, like if you're in the business with us, like network, sometimes we get so busy, I don't have time to create a flyer to recognize somebody. Why? I'm so busy. But if I would slow down and recognize the people in my business and brag on them, the business would actually get bigger. Imagine that. I got to slow down and speed up. Sometimes I'm too busy to send the card to somebody, send a little card, a little note, put it in the mail. Too busy to do that. But really, that little note, that little card in the mail would actually make me get bigger. It would actually grow more if I just take the time. So break it down. Create smaller, little actionable items can actually help you get bigger. Stay consistent. It's probably the biggest thing for me, and you all do it. You get on the coach's corner like you're consistent to start your day right. That's why when we get off, we're feeling better about it, right? Because we're all surrounded together to go take this word and go have a great day. It's that way in anything. Sometimes I just got to walk through the door of the gym and things happen, right? When I'm actually there. But it's hard to get there some days. Another thing is I got to embrace the hard parts. Like growth lives in discomfort. I go back to the yoga. My goodness. I'm convicted this morning with yoga for some reason. But if I'm stiff and unflexible, growth lives in the uncomfortable. How many times have you ever stretched your leg, like you've gotten in a stretched position and you're trying to hold it there for 30 seconds or 45 or a minute, and you're like, this is kind of, dang, this is uncomfortable. Come on now. I know you've done it. Some of you will get off here and you'll go right into the stretch position, okay? Because we've made you think about it. Here's the thing, it gets uncomfortable. Like growth lives in the discomfort. Same way in the business. In sales, if I really want to grow today, actually reaching out to someone that's not in my business is actually the most important thing, and that's the most discomfort. It's just easier to get on a call and just listen, right? But is growth really happening? And then the fifth thing is adjust without quitting. So shift strategies if needed, but don't abandon the mission. I say this all the time to people. And oh, I'm gonna try not to get on a soapbox. Ashley Paulson, she's listening to me. She's got the moderator. She might have to come in and unmute, but I got 30 seconds. You can try a different strategy. I'm gonna use business for an example. Just don't abandon what is working. If you want to go after a new technology package, go after it. It's okay. Just don't abandon what's working. Keep doing what's working, what's bringing you business. Like, don't feel like you've got to jump off course over here. You can strategize over here, but not abandon what really is paying you, what really is creating growth. Okay? I hope that makes sense. And in our body, it could be you can actually eat a bowl of ice cream, just don't eat 20 of them. Okay? Jump back on the wagon over here in that health journey, right? If you do have that, right? Don't abandon the mission of where you want to go in your health, in your weight, and in all that. So, all right. Whew. Good morning. I had it by myself this morning, so Andrea was not able to be on. She's doing great service work with her sisters. So, guys, we love you. We appreciate you. We hope you have an amazing Tuesday, and we'll see you back tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great
Coach.
day.
You guys,
Thank
grateful
you.
for you.
Thanks, everybody.
Great